Hello, my name is Mina. Did you know that a Native American uses present perfect in sentences at least 5 or 6 times a day? I guess it's very important to learn present perfect tense well. So, let's say everything about present perfect and how to make positive sentences. Look at this sentence. I have eaten a piece of cake. Look at the verb eaten. It's the third form of verb eat. The simple form is eat, past form ate, past participle form eaten. You might hear PP instead of the long word past participle. You must know that in every perfect tense we use PP form of verb. So let's take a deeper look at PP forms. What are they? Where do they come from? Do you remember regular and irregular verbs in simple past tense lesson? For regular verbs, the PP form is the same as simple past. Look at the examples in this chart. The chart includes simple, past, and PP form of verbs. Listen, listened, listened. Study, studied, studied. For irregular verbs, sometimes PP form is the same as simple past. Look at the examples in this chart. Make, made, made. Hear, heard, heard. But sometimes PP form is different from simple past, like these verbs. Write, wrote, written. Speak, spoke, spoken. So, your first homework is to make a list of verbs you already know. Add PP forms to the list and start memorizing. You can use the list which I told you to make in simple past tense lessons. Assuming that you know the PP forms of verbs, it's time to make sentences. Present perfect sentences follow these structures. For she, he, it, use has and PP form of verb. Don't worry, I have examples for you. She has seen a cat. Seen is the PP form of see. He has driven a BMW. Driven is the PP form of drive. It has rained. Rained is the PP form of rain. For I, you, we, and they use have and PP form of verb, like these examples. I have finished my homework. Finished is the PP form of finish. You have cleaned the kitchen. Cleaned is the PP form of clean. We have had breakfast. Had is the PP form of have. They have read the magazine. Read is the PP form of read. Look at the contractions. She has seen a cat. She's seen a cat. He has driven a BMW. He's driven a BMW. It has rained. It's rained. I have finished my homework. I finished my homework. You have cleaned the kitchen. You've cleaned the kitchen. We have had breakfast. We've had breakfast. They have read the magazine. They've read the magazine. This is all you must know about making positive sentences. The most important part of today's lesson. When can we use present perfect tense? We often use present perfect to talk about the recent past without saying exactly when things happened. Like this example. I finished my homework. We can use present perfect to talk about past experience in our lives without saying when. Read these examples. She's seen a lion. They've never eaten sushi. We can use the word never to say they haven't had this experience in their lives. And finally, use present perfect to give news, like we've passed the test. I'd like to say a very important thing about present perfect tense. In present perfect sentences, don't use time expressions like last week, last year, 4 months ago, 3 days ago. Do you understand? I hope so. If not, you can ask me your questions in comments. Also, tell me about interesting things you've done in your life. I still have a lot to say about present perfect tense. Please subscribe if you want to learn them all step by step. Thanks for watching this video and keep practicing English. Have a good time.